to ask y'all. Do not be mean to her.
You can't see
I'm
it.
telling you, she's pregnant. She'll start getting protective, and she may bite you. And I really don't want to put her down.
Look at her. That pretty girl up in there. It's time to put away the sewing machine and the iron. And we're not even going to answer the telephone. We're going to forget about it. And we're going to take our shoes off and we're going to relax. And we're going to sit on the couch or the chair one. And we're going to get ready and drink us some tea and have us a piece of cake. Because it is time for poor man sewing. Well, I have the opportunity to sit here and talk a little bit. Everybody's gone. I'm here by myself. That's odd here lately. Because Justin doesn't have a job right now, and neither does Timmy. Justin is one of Rick's daughter's ex-husband, and they stayed friends. They were friends before they got married, and they're friends now. That's pretty cool. I like that. And, of course, Timmy is Rick's son. So, and they come here and gather. It don't bother me. I'll work around them and not worry about it. Trying to figure out what I'm trying to do here. But I figured I'd try to see what I could do about just jabbing my jaws a little bit. You remember the thing about the cake, and they said they won money and all this other stuff? Well, I seen a video the other day that talked about it. And they went to court and all this other stuff. And I've seen the video. And I'll make sure it's kind of even. Alright, let me go see what's going on. Alright, let's see if I can get back into it. But it was a wedding cake. And this video was saying that those people lied. Said they got money and they lost their store and all this stuff. Well, this one said that they did not lose their store, and the court said that they didn't have to do it if they didn't want to. And, I mean, I think what happened, this is my thought, is they tried to trash them as much as they could because of the couple they was. So, let's see, right here. So I'm like, wow, that is crazy. Look, people will try to change things that don't need to be changed just to fit their narrative, like the government. The government does that all the time. They fit their narrative and on what they want. I think the pretty girl wants to go outside, and I think I probably need to take her. But I think that's a little bit on the weird side. And there's another one I want to say. There's a library. Everybody walked out of the library. Everybody that worked there walked out of the library because they did not want that certain stuff going on in their library. So every one of them walked out of the library. These are things you're not going to hear on any news station. or anything that you... And I'm like, wow, these people are standing up. They're tired of it. They're trying to push something down our throats we don't want. And, I mean, I don't care what your preference of sex is. I could care less. But you don't have to push it down my throat. You don't have to make me agree to what your thinking is. Because it's not... Let's see. I don't care. I could care less. And I can speak to everybody here that they don't want it either. They could care less too. Alright, let's go see if I can take care of Pretty Girl, and I'll be back. Hopefully I got time to do this. There's Mama Cat. And she's eating with her paws, or drinking water with her paws again. Let's see if you can see it. Man, we just changed that water, and look at the dirt in it. Oh, now she's not going to do it. Mama Cat, don't you know I'm showing you off? But you don't care. There she goes. She's got a paw in there. Hey there, pretty boy. What are you doing? She's pregnant. She's even showing the signs of it. Her demeanor is changing a lot. And they're out there here on the porch. Rick went to go get Justin so they can fix the bathroom. Let's go look at the bathroom. I know I showed it on another video. What are you doing now, Mama Cat? She said, I don't care about what you're doing. Alright. Alright, that lamp there is unplugged, so... but this piece right in here is leaking really bad. This is, I didn't know that there was a difference between the plastics. No, it ain't the plastics. It's the diameter of the pipe. There's a what is it? CPV, and then there's CPV, something like that. There's two different types. I have to look it up. Man, I don't know what happened here. But it most definitely, now I gotta try to figure it out. That's if you get clogs in your sink. This piece right here costed $8. Let's see if we have the name, what it is on here. It's just got PG on it, look like. Let's see what we got underneath it. Yeah, that's UPC. Alright, this is a CPVC, and the other is just a CPV or PVC. Alright, so there's a difference in your plastic, so not it, I meant your diameter. That's like, let's see if we can use one of these blocks here. Okay, you take one of these, you say you got an inch here. This is going to be a heck. My brain is up. A PVC. Alright, and then from here to here, it's going to be a CPVC. So there's a difference. And I believe that this is trailer. And what would you want to put a trailer stuff in here? It took Rick, I think a week to find this part and the other part, and which is the pipe. But, and we're like, why in the world would they put this and all in the house? Well, it's not supposed to go in the house. It's supposed to go in a trailer. And I believe there's some kind of reason why they do that. I don't know. It could be make the person richer or something. I don't know. But I'm hoping they're going to get this fixed today. But he had a hard time finding these parts. This thing right here, I'm telling you what, $8 for it. I think he said it $8.97 or something like that. Like $9 for it. Alrighty. Alright, I think the dogs kind of settled down, I hope. So hopefully we can get this right here. A little bit of something going on. Untie it. Yeah, it's kind of hard for me to do videos with with a lot of people here. You hear a lot of background, and of course y'all have heard it. And I don't want the background, because I want y'all to be able to hear what I got to say. And of course, that ain't been working. But it'll be alright. We can get over it. Oh, I can't wait to get started on that quilt. The other quilt that I got. The Maeve's quilt. And I believe it's going to be easy for anybody to do it. And I was like, man, there's got to be a way to make a Maeve's quilt that is easy and anybody can do it. There's got to be. Well, duh. It's so simple. I could smack myself in the face because I know it's so simple. But I got to get this one done first. I can't put it aside. And I've already got one block. Whoa. I already got one block already done cut out. I don't want to do that. You can't concentrate on talking, Sandy. Man, I don't know. The other morning I woke up and took a shower. And I could not figure out the water, how to get the water to go up to the shower. I'm like, oh my God. I was so embarrassed over it. But I don't know what's going on. It's like I couldn't think. But although I did have my lawyer call me and talk to me, and Rick said, you got a lot on your mind because of what your lawyer said. No. There's no remedy for the citizens. None. And there's been another cop that should have gotten a DUI, but did not get a DUI. Yeah, they took him home. And he said this cop was right behind him, watching him swerve on the road. And he pulled him over, and he found out that he was a sheriff. And he got away with it. They took him home instead of giving him a DUI. Now, they wouldn't have done us that way. They would have gave us a DUI. Any one of y'all. I mean, I don't drink, but y'all understand what I'm saying. And I think it's wrong that they have rules for us and not for them. They can get by with whatever. That's like a friend of Rick's. He was parked in his driveway. And the mail truck come through and hit his car. The mail truck did. But no, they gave it to him and said he had to pay for the damage. Because the way he was parked. But he was parked in his driveway. I wished I had pictures of it. he didn't. I don't think he did. He's not a YouTuber or anything like this. But man, that would have been great to have pictures and video of that mail truck hitting his car and then blaming it on him when he was parked in his driveway. But they got by with it. He had to pay for it, even though it wasn't him that done it. Tell you what, when Jesus Christ comes back, every one of them's not going to like what that's going to happen to them. But we can get by with it. We ain't got nobody seeing us. We can do it. Yeah, that's what the Bible says. And people just don't realize how much they really need Christ in this world, because it is so bad. Somebody left a comment on my Egypt and Exodus. They left a comment, but they took it down. And I'm like, I wonder why people don't want to leave comments. It's like they're afraid to say anything when it comes to the Bible. I'll tell you what, if you are ashamed of Christ, Christ is going to be ashamed of you. So just because you think that you have, oh, I got Christ in me, I'm going to heaven. Look, if you don't stand up for Christ and let the world know that you care about Christ, and you're not going to like what the outcome is. Guarantee you. Because you cannot ignore him and think that he's not going to like it. He ain't going to like it a bit. You ignored me. You didn't want to acknowledge that I was even in your life. I'm going to acknowledge you ain't even in mine. It's sad, but that's the way it happens. Ain't no way I will die for Christ like he died for me, if that's what it takes. I'm not going to like it. I won't like it. I ain't going to say I will. But Christ laid down his life for me, and I'm going to lay down my life for him. And that's what counts. I found that it is easier to put all these down before I start sewing. And there's some of them I'm like, oh man, I don't like that. I'm going to have to redo it. And I'll put them down. But everybody's gone. I'm like, oh my God, what do I talk about now? I can handle that. And I'm hoping, yeah, I can't wait to get this right here done. I cannot wait. I think it's going to be pretty. I really think it's going to be pretty. Alright, now this right here is one that it's like I'll go right here in the middle. And I can't get it right here on this. And I'm hoping it's right now. Be crying shame not to have it right. But yeah, I can handle that. It's closer than what I want, but it'll work. Alright. So, see what we can do. Man, I think it's going to turn out good. I'm glad I pulled it off the frame here and checked it out where these flowers should go. And all, because I didn't want to have to roll it to the other side, and then put it together and have a bulk right here in the middle that didn't belong. I didn't want that at all. And I thought, oh Lordy, I don't want that. Oh, we're going to have to fix it. I've started taking iron and B12. And so far, it's working pretty good on my wanting to go to sleep after I eat. It's working pretty good. It's getting really hot over here. So this is the time to quit and then come back later on this evening and work some more. But I got to get out of this heat. Alright, we'll see you all later. Well, I'll come back in here because I remembered one more video that I saw. And I was like, oh man, on YouTube, you're not supposed to have kids on YouTube that does what this child did. And I was literally shocked. The little girl was standing there. She took her hands and she went like this right here with an object. I hope you understand what I'm saying. I was like, no, they don't have that on YouTube because it's supposed to be protecting the children. But yet, that child was doing it. And she looked like she's about 4 years old, like Cadence. And I'm like, I cannot believe that crap. That is just disgusting that a child would do something like that. Who's her parents? Who is doing this to her? And well, it's this, let me think of her name. Yahtzee or something like that. She's the one that wanted, oh, well, it ain't a she. I hate doing that. It's a he. He wanted his balls waxed. And he, took him to court and stuff. So, and it was on Rebel News. And the judges threw out the whole case. They threw it out. So she didn't win at all. I was in shock whenever I seen it. I was like, Rick, watch this. This is not supposed to be on YouTube. And it's crazy. I don't know. This world has most indefinitely went crazy. The Bible says that it's turned upside down, which I have to agree. Evil is good, good is evil. And that is really sad that we've come to this. But they've had mind control in the works for generations. And I was watching a video that said that the Beatles, and there was another one too, the Beatles and another one that helped do all that, the mind control. And I think it's crazy that people would let something like that happen. But it happened to me too. We don't know it. And but now when you come to Christ and all, believe it or not, He does open your eyes. Those that has ears to hear and eyes to see. Now, we know that's in there. And He opens your eyes to what's going on. But that's up to you. If you're into the 501c3 church, sorry about your luck, because they're not going to help you. You're not going to get it. You're not going to find the real Christ. You're going to get the worldly Christ. And let me tell you, you don't want him. Because God will not recognize him. Neither will his son. Okay, come on. Come on. Good. Nope, that one ain't it. That one's it. I got dogs coming in here. We're going to come in here with you. And that way, you're not alone. But it is hot in here. It's hot in here in this corner. But I was like, man, I forgot all about that. I'm going to go tell him. I got to go tell him that. And that's like naked yoga. Yeah, naked yoga. That's a crying shame they let that kind of stuff on. But no, the truth, nah, you can be as filthy as you want to. And you can be on YouTube. But don't you dare tell the truth. You tell the truth and you will be gone. I can't believe that they let that go by. I can't remember that man's name, Yahtzee or something like that. Y'all could probably remember from the long time ago, but can't see too good. I hate it not being able to see good. Come on, go through there. Barely it went through there. Grabbed a couple of them. But I think we can call it quits right here. And I can get started again later on this evening. But it's getting too hot in here to work. It's getting hotter outside. And when it gets hot outside, this room seems like it gets it. And let's see. I've seen this video on this truck. He converted the truck into like a man cave. Man, that was an awesome truck. You talk about all kinds of tools and parts that you may need in that truck. He has it all. A bathtub, a kitchen area, a bed area. I like getting into tiny homes and stuff like that. Come on. I like getting into that kind of stuff. If I didn't have so many dogs or so much junk, I would say, hey Rick, let us do that. Let's buy us a camper. But I got too much junk. And I don't want to be stuck wherever when the power grid goes down. I want to have a place to stay and protect it. And in that way, I feel secure. And all that good stuff. Alright, I'm going to quit. And, get out of this heat. Alright, we'll see you all later. If you would like to help support Poor Man's Sewing, it would be appreciative. And it helps to buy the material and the stuff that we need to keep the channel moving right along so it can entertain and teach you. And I thank you very much for the support.